Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. Today we are back and looking at Illuvium, which has been a pretty massive project in the crypto gaming play to earn metaverse sector for almost like a year, well over a year now, I want to say. And it's just one that we haven't quite covered yet on this channel, and I just realized that, so I just want to bring it to your attention. And if you guys are a fan of crypto gaming and crypto as a whole, consider liking some of the videos and subscribing to the channel. Your support means a lot. If we get into Illuvium here, so Illuvium. You can see join the fight for ETH. Welcome to the world of Illuvium. I will say Illuvium is one of those games where I really think could bridge the gap between Web 2 and Web 3 gaming. It really does have the visual appeals behind it. It's a game that I think is on the upper quality level of crypto gaming and the projects that are out there at this moment currently. And again, none of this is financial advice, just my opinion, and bring this to your attention. So Illuvium, the world's first IBG. This is a long one. Interoperable blockchain game, which is an upcoming open world exploration NFT creature collector and auto battler game built on the Ethereum blockchain. And join a graphically rich sci-fi adventure. Explore 7 dazzling alien landscapes and conquer the wilderness to describe. And if we see here, with Illuvium right on their page here, their gameplay reveal, which was quite a while ago, you can see it's very cool, a very cool trailer they have going on here. And we won't watch this whole thing. I'll link Illuvium's website below so you can get in here and take a look and do a little bit more research on the project. If it's one that might interest you or pique your interest, there's a lot going on here. So right here you can kind of see their battling system and their Illuvatars right now, which looks great, and the open world that is Illuvium that is coming. I mean, I really think this is one of those games, again, that is going to bring a lot of masses and a lot of adoption to crypto gaming and kind of bridge that gap from traditional Web 2 gaming, which is, still pretty fun, to a Web 3 gaming, which, has the potential to have people playing this game and not even realizing that they're playing a crypto game, honestly. So again, collect them all, wherever you heard that. Collect them all, discover, hunt, and capture over 100 plus alluvials, which are deadly beasts who rule the alien world, each possessing hybrid synergies and unique abilities. So, looking at all these alluvials, you're going to be having to keep track of all their stats, what does what, who has what attributes, and that's kind of where the strategic part comes into Illuvium, in my opinion. And they will be able to have powerful evolutions to upgrade their power and value for them to build your perfect team. Kind of like a Pokemon kind of setting is kind of the vibe I get here. But look at the artwork here; it's super cool. I really think that they have something special coming on here at Illuvium. And obviously it is a play to earn game, so you can earn while playing, or you can wager on battles. So if you're gonna be earning while playing, earn crypto in ILV tokens, which they do have a native token, their Illuvium token, which we'll get into here in a bit later on in the video, as in-game rewards through playing, completing PvE quests, performing special achievements, win prizes, and then obviously you can wager on battles. I think that's a really cool part. We can participate in or wager on matches in the Leviathan Arena, or the Leviathan Arena, which is a PvP battle arena where players can battle each other to prove who is the strongest ranger on Illuvium. Very cool. If you ever have some time, if you just have some time on a weekend or weeknight to play and battle the arena, you can wager, maybe win a little bit. And obviously, within their own marketplace, they have, again, this project has a lot going on. They've been on for a while, so they've built a lot, and they're still building, especially in this current market. Their Illuvatars, their Alluvials, their land. That's right, they do have land. So if you see here, their Illuvium land, and we'll take a look in the Illuvidex here in a moment. So true ownership for players, obviously with Illuvium being backed by the blockchain, you get complete ownership of your in-game assets, obviously being NFTs. So whenever they say that you own like Atlas here, or man, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the other ones, you actually do own them. Again, NFT technology, and you can see with the different alluvials here, kind of their element, and then who they fall under, which I think is really cool. So you have fire, Illuvatar, bloom, all these different classes. Then obviously plots, so you get into lands, and ready to be a part of the journey. You can subscribe to their newsletter if that's something that interests you. See all their current partners in the space. Immutable, Yield Guild, Chain Link, to name a couple. And then obviously they have all of their links here, which we're probably going to get into a lot of them here, available on all their stuff, the current price, which again we'll get into. But if looking at their land to start with, so own and earn in the Illuvium universe. So obviously you can build your digital industrial complex, extract resources, create NFT blueprints, and reap the rewards. So obviously how land works, Illuvium is rich in resources, so extract fuel and sell to players across all Illuvium games. So you can scan your land for alluvial biodata and research it for a chance to generate rare blueprints or NFTs for new skins. And then land can be acquired by participating in land sales or purchased secondhand on the Illuvidex. Sorry, that's a kind of a tongue twister. So there are 7 regions of Illuvium. If you see here, you kind of have the northern region here, and these are complicated names, so I probably won't try to butcher them, really. So you have this region, the Abyssal Basin, the Brightlands Steppes, Crimson Waste, and the others, which are very cool. And obviously, it tells you, again, how to get into it, higher tier, greater rewards. And again, this isn't so much a deep dive, just to bring this project to your attention, again, because there is a lot going on with Illuvium. It's kind of crazy, but again, I think it's a more upper tier project in my opinion. So if we look here, we'll go Abyssal Basin because I can kind of pronounce that. If you click on it, in an area covered by wetlands, and it'll tell you, common alluvials, who kind of lives there. So you can say explore plots and see what kind of plots are currently open. You can zoom in and out and really zoom in to see what is currently on. You can see who is owned by, what's there. And if we hit X on that and kind of zoom out a little bit, you can see again all the plots everywhere. A lot of plots in this world of Illuvium. And again, their Illuvitar's Genesis sale, I think this has kind of passed, but just to bring it to your attention, so Illuvitars are configurable collectibles with near endless possibilities. Complete collections to gain access to private betas, exclusive merch, events. So obviously the Genesis set consists of 150 plus unique alluvials and is released in trenches, available for an extremely limited time. I think it is out, but you can kind of see here what they look like and their accessories and how to purchase them and their album here and everything that they offer, with skin, eyewear, headwear, again, just different accessories with the Illuvitars. If you look at Illuvium's Illuvidex, again, the single convenient location for all purchases in the Illuvium universe. So obviously this is coming up, but Illuvitar's launch. So again, we just went over them. So start collecting. So you have plots, Illuvitars, and alluvials. Sorry, it's kind of a tongue twister. But and then Illuvium 0, and then capture and trade alluvials on the Illuvidex. So in Illuvium Overworld, you'll travel again across 7 regions where you'll be able to capture different creatures, resources. You can trade it all on this dex. You can build your team here. If you look, play, so they do have a couple modes here. Not all are out. Obviously, like the Overworld, which I think is the open world aspect of it. And then the Illuvium Arena is a beta, so you have to kind of set up for the beta. And it's kind of that grid beta kind of style battle that we saw in the trailer here that we watched earlier on. And they will have their Illuvium 0 coming out. If we look at their white paper, again, just a little overview of the game, intro overview. And if there's anything in this white paper that captures your interest, again, I'll link the website below so you can look at this project a little bit more in depth on your own time, or you can feel free to pause the video. So intro, you take the role of a survivor of a transport vessel in an intergalactic space fleet, investigating a perplexing distress beacon. When you finally reach out the origin of the call, you discover a ruined planet, possibly the mythical cradle of your race's civilization. A vast crystal ocean engulfs all but a tiny fraction of the planet. And again, you can kind of get in here and read it. I don't want to read the whole thing. And it breaks down, again, what alluvials are, team building, how to build your team, classes, different classes, what they really go to, how do I play, in-game purchases, adventuring, battle arenas. Again, they have so much going on here. Tokenomics, if this is something that interests you, which it should. It should. If you're going to be looking at this project at all further. But again, you can pause or you can get in here and read this white paper. And again, they do have that native aluminum token that we mentioned earlier, ILV. Currently, right now at the time of this recording, trading at about $40 right now with a market cap of 68, right about 68 million with a fully diluted of 400 million. So something to keep note of, kind of a discrepancy there. And if we look at their, we'll go 3 months, then year, and then all. So a 3-month chart kind of going down, obviously, and I say it a lot, but it's true. The current market conditions have not been kind to a lot of things. So if we see about a year ago, if we look at their all chart, I mean, you're looking at, it's the all chart about April of 2021 being around that $80 to $100 mark, and then getting all the way up at the hype of the bull run, last bull run, about $1,800 if I remember right. Yeah, $1,900. So I mean, that's kind of crazy in my opinion. Again, tokenomics, something to take a look at, but this project I really do think has a lot going on. Again, the token, just to bring to your attention that it's there, it's an option. But as far as the project as a whole, I really have strong conviction here because I really think Illuvium has good appeal, good visual appeal, good gameplay. They're going to have a battler. You may be able to wage. It's going to be an open world, kind of a Pokemon catch 'em all collecting kind of vibe you get here. And this is their battler that they have on beta and they have in the past. So you can kind of get in here and test out the battler. If we look at some other just shots of the gameplay, over on their Spin Top page. Again, Spin Top, a tool that I really like to use, and we've actually covered it. Illuvium right here. And again, I forgot to mention, if you're ever curious where you can get Illuvium, get your hands on it, it is being traded on Binance, Coinbase, even for convenient, KuCoin, SushiSwap, really a good handful of dexes, Crypto.com, just to name a couple, but they're all in here if any of that is of interest to you. But either way, guys, that is Illuvium. Just another pretty major, in my opinion, project I wanted to bring to your attention in crypto gaming, in the space. Just, again, bring it to your attention. Collect them all. But that is Illuvium. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this project. If this is a project that interests you, if this is a project that you weren't a fan of, if there's other projects you want me to review, let me know. And I will do my own research and I might review some of them. That does happen occasionally. I am always open to more ideas or projects that maybe I don't know of. But again, let me know in the comments what you think of this video. And if you can like it, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell. And I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.